The first question I want to talk about is what is primary data and give an example of primary data. Other than 0 and 1, primary data is to use at least two different symbols to represent information. The example is warm and cold. Warm and cold. Find an example of advanced input devices for information systems. Describe how it can be used for businesses. Scanning machine. Near supermarkets, when we finish shopping, we can scan those goods on scanning machine. It is also an information system. The third question is describe grid computing. Find and describe a real-world project that uses grid computing. Grid computing is a network of computers work together to solve a computing task. In the real world, there is a project from IBM called World Community Grid. This project describes is that we lent part of our computers to scientists to solve biggest problems in the world. And the first question is define and describe RAID. And what are the advantages of RAID? And RAID is not use just one drive but consists of several small drives. There are three advantages of RAID. The first one is mirroring, and the second one is parity, and the last one is striping. And the fifth question is define and describe NAS. Find an example of NAS product. NAS is a high capacity storage device. When we are outside, we want to download some music or photos. We can download it from NAS. The example of NAS product is Netgear. Netgear is a company that's produce some NAS product or something else. And the last question is define and describe cloud computing. Describe a real-world example. Cloud computing is whether you store data or use applications. You can use it by the internet. Cloud computing also doesn't need to install or back up on the computers. I think Google Drive is an example of cloud computing.